Hey everybody, Phantom Shadow here. Welcome back to more Pokemon Violet. So off screen I did a bit of grinding, and we're gonna go to the next thing. I see you're almost at the 5th base. Hold up inside there is Team Star's last remaining squad. You fought well to make it this far. Thank you. Chris, Cassiopeia. You made it as well, Clive. Of course, it's the last base. I wouldn't want to miss out on the action. I owe you my thanks. Your help has been invaluable to the operation. I'm sorry I was so wary of you at first. Well, it's all water under the bridge now. When we're finished with this base, will that be the end of Operation Starfall? Not quite. We still need to handle Team Star's secret mastermind. Do we have any leads? I'm hoping they'll come out into the open once all the squad bosses have stepped down. I see. We've come so far, only a few more steps left. Thanks to you, Chris, I've slowly but surely come to understand Team Starr. I know what I need to do, and I know what my final decision will be. For that, I can't thank you enough. Sorry for getting all polite there. Don't know what came over me. You're pretty skilled. Not many trainers can shrug off my Pokemon's attacks like that. Same to you, Aerie, was it? Your Pokemon have clearly spent a lot of time honing their moves. But I'm surprised to find the boss herself out here. Don't you trust your grunts to put them on guard duty? Watch your mouth. I'm here because I don't want to risk anyone else getting hurt, that's all. What a benevolent boss. Now if you want to get on with our battle, I'm ready. Where are you? Chris, there you are. I started talking to this girl since she looked like she was with Team Starr. And then she and her Pokemon came at me without warning. We're just battling it out. Riri, I knew you'd be out here. Carmen, are you okay? You're not hurt? I'm fine, honestly. Now get away from here. It's not safe. I'll take over guarding the base. You should get back inside. I won't back down. I can't. You need to stop this. Until the big boss comes back, I have to protect all of you. Everyone else in Team Starr too. That's why you should get back to base and rest up. But as the boss of the squad, I just can't. Please, I'm your friend. Listen to what I'm saying. Fine. I'm sorry, Carmen. Hey, that's no way to sign up. Let me hear Hasta la Vistarr from you. Hasta la Vistarr. I'm your opponent now. Hey, my Pokemon and I are actually running on empty. Sorry to spring this on you, but could you handle this grunt alone? Thanks, I'll be cheering you on. I have to protect Riri with everything I have. Kinda weird that Scyther is just right behind me. I lost, but my defeat's not the one that matters. Even if all I did was buy time, that's fine. My job here is done. Hasta la Vistarr. I take it you defeated the guard out front. That base is run by Team Star's fighting crew, the Calf Squad. Their boss, Aerie, is a skilled wrestler and coaches the whole Team Star in battling. Of all bosses, she'll be likely the most alert to hostilities after our declaration. She might try to stop this raid in its tracks by challenging you to battle before anyone else. I knew it. Tell me what happened. She retreated. We're talking about the same Aerie, right? Well, it seems like there's nothing for it now but to attack the base head on. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready. Time to wipe out the Calf Squad. Even the smallest stars can light up the sky when they shine together as constellations. We're the last bastion of Team Star. Losing is not an option. Are you listening? If you beat 30 of our Pokémon in 10 minutes, we'll call the boss out. Alright. I don't think we could hold them off much longer, boss. Okay, I'm ready. Doesn't matter who you are, I'll bury anyone who tries to take down Team Star. This time I won't run away. Rah! This base is precious to us. I won't let this raid of yours go any further. I'll give as good as I get, that's a promise. I've never seen that one before. Lucario. I refuse to lose, so please lend me your strength. Yeah, I had a feeling. I wanted to do damage, but I knew I couldn't heal. Sai is probably gonna get wrecked in a minute here. Depending if Quick Claw goes full. Never mind. Gear shift. Oh. Ooh, 3%. That's a time to save. Or, I mean heal.
Come on, everybody! Walking Mr. Sunshine.
Okay, got it.
Na 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 na. Katamari on the swing. Na 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 na. Katamari on the swing. Ima hajimaru yo kimi to.
Sorry, everyone.
Mittaiken adventure.
About half a year ago.
Sky,
Sorry, I think I went a little too far. Nah, don't worry about it. We're the ones who asked you to put us through some tough battle practice so we can train up. Yeah, but truly, you don't need to apologize, my lady. Thanks to thy sage instruction, I am making swift strides toward mastering the art of battle. I could never have evolved my Pokémon without you. Even though Big Boss said thanks to you that we have a fighting chance. Nothing but gratitude. To us, you're the brightest star of the whole team. Come on, quit being silly. Just one thing. We've been training for 4 hours now. Sorry, I think we should take a break. I'll go run while you rest up. My lady, we 4 have each trained in our turn, but you, our steadfast mentor, have rested not once. I can't help but worry for thy health. Thank you for your concern, Atticus. But lately, I feel like I can take anything, even if I'm tired or feel like crying. Remember that time we got together and riffed on the gym badge designs to create our very own star badges? Well, I don't know what it is, but just looking at my star badge makes me feel so strong. Like I want to give it my all. I gave it my all, but it just wasn't enough. You showed me amazing strength. Even if the code didn't require me to give it to you, I want you to have this. I'd like to see you try out my trademark move too. Here, this is for you. I know you're part of Operation Starfall, but I can tell from our battle that you're not a bad person. The way your Pokemon look at you with such trust gives it away. Do me a favor and look away for a moment. This is a bit much for me to take. I just really... Looks like it's all over. Oh, Riri. This is the Team Star member you battled at the gate earlier. I asked her to come along for a talk. What do you want to ask me? You seem to me on much friendlier terms with her compared to the others. Why is that? Oh, you spotted that? Well, alright, I don't mind telling you. Truth is, I used to hate her. She's a really amazing trainer and athlete. She's really pretty too. It took no time at all to become popular at the academy. I was queen of the class before she came along, but then everyone liked her more than me. So you started to pick on her? Pretty much. I got our classmates to join in too. We're all so stupid. But in the end, kids are always fickle, and once one thrill wears off, they look for something new. Before long, the class chose me as their next target. I guess I deserved it, but she chose to help me, even though I was so horrible to her. She told me that she understood how hard it is to have no one on your side. She invited me to Team Star. Even after you bullied her like that, what a kind girl. She really is. And joining the team has worked out great for us. It's been so much fun. There are rumors that Team Star likewise engages in bullying. After hearing my story, do you really think that's true? No, I merely... Riri and the rest of the Star team made me who I am today. Please, don't take away our greatest treasure. Chris, it's me. Did you do it? Did you claim the Star Badge? Without its boss, the CAF squad should be a hair's breadth from disbanding. So, Aerie was the last. All 5 squad bosses have been toppled. I imagine that they'll leave Team Star before long, now that they lost their special positions. After that, they should be heading back to the classes at the academy. Nice work out there. Is that Clive? Cassiopeia, well done to you too. Thanks. Now about your reward, I'll transfer some LB over to your phone, as promised. You can now make more kinds of TMs. Oh, that reminds me, I'm doing the whole supply unit rep thing this time, right? Indeed, you can go ahead and give Chris the bonus reward now. At long last, Operation Starfall has entered its final stage. There's only one thing left on the agenda. You must defeat the big boss, and have Team Star disband for good. Where's the boss, though? Don't worry, there's no need to search them all out. The true identity of the big boss is none other than me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep it from you for so long, but the right moment never came. I'm the one who formed Team Star. Back then, the members were all my closest friends. I treasured them more than anything. If they go on like this, Team Star won't do any good for anyone. They gotta give it up, so I'm using the code we made together to force them to disband. Chris, I'll be waiting for you at the schoolyard after dark. You should come as well, Clive. I'll see you both there. So, Cassiopeia was the big boss of Team Star this whole time. I scarcely thought it possible. I think I predicted this, like, 4 episodes ago. With this revelation, I just might have an inkling to their true identity. Seems we'll find our answers after dark in this academy schoolyard. Let's prepare before heading over. I'm betting this fight is also going to be difficult. And judging that I don't know their Pokémon, yeah. Sup, Chris? Clive? Yep. Actually, no, it's time for me to bring this little performance to an end. Allow me to reveal my true identity. Ah. I do apologize for deceiving you with my disguise. In truth, the boy you knew as Clive was none other than the director of the Yuva Academy, Mr. Clavel. But my disguise was perfect. Although, now that I think about it, I did neglect to keep up my youthful act on some occasions. That must have been what gave it away. Regardless, there's one more astonishing truth I must reveal to you. The true identity of Cassiopeia, the big boss of Team Star, was me all along. Honest to goodness. When you heard Cassiopeia over the phone, that was actually a pre-recorded voice. I pulled it off using one of those high-tech gizmos. It was very clever. So, Master Chris, now that you know I'm the big boss, that means there's only one thing left to do. Face me in one final showdown. I am Cassiopeia of Team Star. With this battle, I'll finally bring Operation Starfall to an end. Abominous snow. Wow. Gyarados. I knew that would hurt. It's level 60. Good. I don't even know what that Pokemon is. What hurts a ghost type? Can't quite remember. Close enough. Is that on like a sliver of health? No. Good. That's a giant plant mushroom thing. Okay. Guillotine? Nah. Its accuracy is only 30. Skeledirge? What the hell is a Skeledirge? Poison type. Maybe? Or ghost type? To think that Cassiopeia, would be backed into a corner like this. Oh, it's an alligator. Very well, it seems like I'll have to terrestrialize my Pokémon. The fire type turned into an even bigger fire type. What the frick, dude? Okay. Oh, 1%. Wasn't enough to kill it. Gotcha. We survived. How strong you've grown. Well now, Master Chris. Seems like you've grown quite splendidly over the course of your treasure hunt. Here, once again, I must apologize. I'm not actually Cassiopeia. Though Clive and myself being the same person was no lie. Cassiopeia's true identity remains hidden, but I believe I can hazard a guess as to who they may be. That's why I sought to spare you from having to confront them in battle. Their sorrows should not be yours to bear. However, Cassiopeia had settled on a course of action and is determined to see it through. I do not imagine any ordinary student could hope to stand against them and win. So I challenge you to a battle to test your skill. If you lost, that would have fallen to me to bring down Cassiopeia. Such was my resolve. But it turns out you're as strong as you are kind. If anyone has a chance of saving that poor child, it's surely you. As an educator, it shames me to burden one of my students with such a task. But please, defeat Cassiopeia. Take on the big boss of Team Starr and win. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You there, what do you think you're doing? Ah, Miss Time, pleasure to see you. No pleasure at all, Mr. Cavill. Come here to investigate reports of an illicit battle on school grounds, and what do I find? Why, the director of the academy himself facing off one of our students, no less. What were you thinking? No, I could just explain. You see, it's a rather sad tale. Oh, spare me, your excuses reek worse than the skunky's behind. Remember the big boss asked us to meet them in the schoolyard after dark? I'm counting on you. You'll write a letter of apology to the students and faculty at once. I'll be reporting this to the chairwoman of the school board. Good gracious, no, anything but that. Okay. Chris. Thanks for coming. This must be quite a shock for you. The big boss, Cassiopeia, they were both me all along. When I saw you make quick work of those Team Starr lackeys outside the school that time, I had the idea for Operation Starfall. My skills let me hold as much of the LB I want, so I decided to use that to tempt you into helping me out. After the operation started, I kept an eye on you as a member of the supply unit. I had you battle the bosses on my behalf, all for the goal of defeating me and putting an end to Team Starr once and for all. But still, there's part of me that wants Team Starr to live on. I just can't roll over and let you win without putting up a fight. This is the final showdown. Are you ready? Thanks. Sorry to keep you. The letter of apology Miss Time had me. Preparations took longer than expected. Are you Clive? Penny, so it was you after, no. Cassiopeia? In the flesh. I have a task for you, Clive, if you'll accept it. I want you to record what happens next so I can send the video to Team Starr. They need to see the outcome of this battle for themselves. Will do. Allow me to introduce myself properly. I am the big boss of Team Starr. The name's Cassiopeia. No, Penny. Now bow down before the overwhelming might of Team Starr's founder. Dark Tab. I won't hold back in this battle. Stay true to the Team Star's code. Jolteon. What is electricity weak to again? Was it water or rock? Can't remember. Alright. Flareon. Leafeon. Vaporeon. Sylveon. I'm not sure how to counter a fairy type. Dark moves? I can't fault you on your battle skills at all. No wonder the bosses fell at your hands. It's time to terrestrialize. Shine bright like the starry sky. Not very effective. My VV's power is gonna crush you into stardust. Huh. Okay. Really? I don't know that. Can't remember. Seriously? Okay. It's all over now. It's finally over, guys. It's done. We're done here. I think we should call it quits. Hold up. Are you saying we should break up the team? You gotta be joking. We got carried away with Operation Star, now everything's gotten out of hand. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you round up a bunch of bullies in the courtyard and make a show of learning them some manners. But we didn't even fight them in the end. We didn't do anything wrong. Indeed, we merely did we declare our intention to battle tooth and nail should the villains persist in their tyrannous operation. 'Twas bloodless victory, we assure you. Yeah, they didn't even send out their Pokémon. They blubbered and apologized a whole bunch. Our outfits must have spooked them good. But the bullies made a huge stink about what went down and they ended up leaving the academy. Our plans backfired epically. There's no way we're getting off scot-free. I guess you're right, this little stunt must have put us up the creek. I'll fix this mess on my end, just leave it to me. What are you saying? I'm the one who started Team Star. I dragged you all into this, so I should take responsibility. No bullying, kind boss. You can't. Now that the bullies are gone, you guys should start going to school again. What about you? I can't go back. There's no reason for you to stay shut in your room anymore, right? All I can say to you guys is thanks. Even though we've never met in person, you are all so kind to me. Stop right there. Why are you talking like we'll never speak again? I need to go take care of some things. Speak to us. What is thine intent? Answer us. Bye guys. Thanks for everything. Thanks for everything, Chris. And you too, Clive. I'm glad I could see this through to the end. I guess this is it for Team Star. And me too. Hold that thought, Miss Penny. I'd like to check something with you first. Check what? Why resort to something like Operation Starfall if you're the big boss? Wasn't there any other way to handle this? I tried telling the bosses that we were done once before, but they still didn't quit. Why not simply order them to? Our code states that no one in the team has the right to order people around. I could ask them all to do stuff, but I could never order them. So it's back to the code once again. These bosses must have taken it seriously. They did. That's why I knew I could use it to force Team Star to disband. Because the bosses would do anything the code required of them, even leave the team? Yes, according to the code, they had to accept any challenge made to them. That's the idea for Starfall. Cassiopeia, let me ask you one thing. What is Team Star? What do your friends in the team mean to you? They're my greatest treasure. Splendid. Thank you for appraising me of the situation. What? Now, young lady, there's something I must discuss with you. Put it with the old geezer act, Clive. You're creeping me out. Indeed. Well then, before we talk further, allow me to reveal my own secret identity. Ah. Director Clavel! Just as Cassiopeia was your disguise, the boy knew. You knew as Clive was mine. But why? I needed a way to talk to Team Star on equal terms. Students do intend to shy from speaking their mind to teachers, after all, much more so when faced with a director. Where do I even start? Wasn't the outfit a bit much? Plus, I have some big feelings about that wig. Well, that's quite enough for now. Everyone, why don't you come out? Huh? Big boss, long time no see. Momo. More like long time no meet, right? I mean, we've only found out your real name just now. Melly. Really, thy long-hidden countenance a sight for sore eyes, my lady. Atticus. I heard your real name's Penny. How have you been this whole time? Ordy. We found you at last. You have no idea how worried we've been. Harry. Okay, gang, on the count of 3. 1, 2. Hasta la Vistarr, Cassiopeia, and hello, Penny. Now then, and each of you young bosses as well. On behalf of the Academy, I'd like to say something to Team Star. You all have my sincerest apologies. As director, I let you down. My handling of your situation was a failure. Why? You all told me about your reasons for forming Team Star, and about your subsequent actions. Ever since my first days as director, all I've ever experienced of the Academy is an environment blessed free from bullying. But I now know this piece was built on the backs of your hurt and anger, and of course, your immense courage in putting things to right. So I'll get straight to the conclusion. The Academy's order for Team Star to disband and my threat to expel those who did not obey is revoked. Does that mean what I think it means? Indeed, Team Star can continue to exist, should that be your wish. Penny, isn't this great? We can all stay together. But I betrayed all of you. You mean Starfall? Director told us all about it. As far as we heard, you only went through with it to save us from getting expelled. You were just worried about us, right? Not like we'd ever chuck the team just because someone told us to, after all. That's not our style. I cannot even begin to imagine how much you'd fear for us, Lady Penny. Sorry for making you worry. We're all okay now. But even so. Hold on, everyone. I have more to say. As I previously stated, the requirement for Team Star to disband has been revoked. However, there are some unsettled matters to discuss. Allow me to provide a few examples. Your protracted truancy, your brazen customization of school uniforms, your unauthorized usage of Academy equipment, your reckless modification and jeopardous driving of Pokémon-powered vehicles. Need I go on? Your flagrant disregard for school rules cannot be overlooked. Thus, as punishment, you will all be required to engage in community service. Community service? Yes, specifically I'll be asking you to manage the STCs. And that stands for Star Training Centers. There'll be facilities for cultivating Pokemon trainer talents. I plan for the Academy to found them in collaboration with the Pokemon League. The idea came to me when I saw Master Chris battling his way through your bases. The base's construction, as well as the battle tactics employed by the students in Team Star, are remarkably unique and creative. I would ask that you continue your team activities, but henceforth as STC's staff members, using your former bases as training facilities. And that's the sum of it. Does anyone have any concerns? No. Sounds like fun. I don't see how this will be anything but a win-win. This may be a weird thing to say since the STCs are supposed to be a punishment and all, but you should probably join in too, Penny. 'Tis true. We must happily have you at our sides, my lady. We can all go to school together too. That way, if anything happens, we'll be there to protect you. We're already talking about how great it'll be to have both Team Star in ours and school in our lives. It'll be a sweet deal for us. What do you say? Guys. Chris, what do you think? No need to give you a response right this moment, Miss Penny. Do take some time to decide. For now, at least, I think our little group should go their separate ways. Not to say you should break up Team Star after all, I simply meant it's time to leave. Master Chris, please stop by my office later if you would. We haven't gone back here in a while. There you are, Master Chris. I want to thank you for all your hard work in resolving the situation with Team Star. If not for you, I suspect I would have done the team a grievous injustice in my choice of punishment for their actions. You have my sincere gratitude. Who is it? It's Penny. Do come in. Hello, Director. About the STCs, I'd like to work on them together with the rest of Team Star. That's wonderful news. Thank you very much. But I should be punished more heavily than the others, I think. Why so? Because of the operation? Not that, because I have other really bad things that I did. What would that be? You know the LB I gave you in exchange for helping me with the Operation Starfall? I sort of illegally, by hacking the Pokemon League's LB management system. I see. That's quite the revelation. I did not think such a thing was even possible. I'm really sorry. I won't do that again. I'm afraid this is out of my jurisdiction. I have to consult Miss Gita, the Pokemon League chairwoman, on how to best proceed. I figured as much. I do apologize, but I have to ask you to give us some privacy. Chris? There's something I want to talk to you about. Could you come meet me in front of the school stairs, where we first met? I'll be waiting. Hasta la Vistarr. The six of us thought that catchphrase back when we created the team. So cringy, it's perfect, you know? Anyway, about the LB thing, I thought I was gonna go down big time for hacking the league point system, but they let me off easy. The Pokemon League said they'd waive my debt if I do some volunteer engineering for them. They even asked me to come work for them after I graduate, if you can believe that. Director and that Gita lady kept complimenting me like a weird amount. Apparently I have an outstanding talent or something. Sorry for calling you out here to meet like this. I'm not so great with people face to face. I can never seem to find the right words. Thank you so much. You saved Team Star and my friends along with it. I know words won't be enough to properly thank you, so here. Draco Meteor. I'm sure you'll put this to good use. And one more thing. I want to repay the debt I owe you. If you ever think of a way I can do that, just let me know. I'm great with machines and hacking stuff. So, next time I'll be the one helping you, Chris. I'll be seeing you then. Hasta la Vistarr. Starfall Street, completed. There we go. Honestly, that wasn't so bad. I did struggle a couple times, but yeah, I survived in the end. So we just need to defeat Arvin and the last Pokemon gym leader. So thanks for watching, and see you guys next time with more Pokemon Violet. Bye.